Hey friends, Dr. Christy Matusiak here with Dr. Christy Cares. So this video is going to be a little informal because I just wanted to kind of put something really quick together here. And the topic that I kind of came up with and that I was thinking through in the last few weeks is if we really know something, if we don't live it. Let me give you an example. So I've had a couple patients talk to me and they often say, after I ask them, so how's your diet been? What kind of exercise are you doing? All that. And I frequently get a lot of answers that say, yeah, I know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. I know all of it, and yet I don't live it. Yet I'm not doing it. First off, I want to ask you, what's stopping you? Something's got to be stopping you. Either you don't have a big enough why for something that's going to propel you forward, or sometimes it's just, inappropriate habits that are in place that you just have to suck it up and kind of push through those uncomfortable moments. But I can talk a big game on diet and exercise and water and all those things because they've been so much ingrained a part of me and a part of my lifestyle for over a decade now. So when I tell a patient to maybe get off gluten or get off dairy or maybe make sure that they're having a little bit more protein in their diet, make sure they're having more vegetables, these things aren't hard for me because they've become just second nature. If I fall off for a day or two here or there, I know what it looks like. When I'm being bad, when I've fallen off my wagon, and I don't want to, as far as diet stuff is concerned, I don't want to make anything sound bad or good because truthfully speaking, there are no bad foods or good foods. That just imposes guilt on us, which isn't healthy either. That said, when I feel like I know I'm not in my best place, big picture, I back it out and go, all right, I've had a bit more gluten-free bread. I've had some dark chocolate, big picture things. It's not like I'm eating McDonald's every day of the week. So first off, also, I really find it's important to give ourselves grace in these moments when we know we're off our own game. Our game is better than sometimes we think it is. So big picture though, on exercise, on diet, on water intake, on getting out in nature, and all those 7 best doctors we've talked about a dozen times, what's holding you back? If you're not living it, do you really, really know it? And we've talked about self-love before, making sure that you are giving yourself the best part of you, that you're doing affirmations, that you're doing some of this work to mentally and emotionally and spiritually fill your own cup. I've got a story for you. I've been going through some personal stuff here and there, just, in my own head. Guess what? I'm human too. And when we go through these sorts of things, we can propel ourselves forward, or we can stay in the crap, for lack of a better word. I've been kind of perpetuating myself in a little bit of a cycle, and over the weekend I looked back at some journal entries that I had from about a year ago and realized I'm not propelling myself forward in some of these areas. I might know it, but I'm not living it in some of these other areas because I've had the exact same conversation to myself over a year ago, and I'm kind of done with it. So, in the same spirit as all of the basic health areas that I like to talk about, what else are you holding yourself back? And what other areas are you holding yourself back from really getting to know yourself? Call yourself on your own crap, guys. If you notice yourself in the same pattern over and over again, tell yourself to cut it out. There's not always going to be someone there to do it for you. And if you don't have someone, you got to call yourself out. Number 1. Number 2, most of us do have some kind of network and some sort of support system. I encourage you, call yourself out on your own BS and then encourage your family and friends and your tribe. Say, all right, this is what I just discovered about myself. Please call me out on this when you see it. And it'll help reinforce that healthier habit and pattern moving forward. So, bottom line, look within, guys. Are you really, really living what you say that you quote know? If not, look a little bit deeper and see what you can do to pull yourself out. So that's all I wanted to address today. Lots of love to everybody out there. If you like and enjoyed some of this content, please subscribe, share with your friends and family. Any little pep talk I can give you, I'm always happy to do so. So have a fantastic day and a healthy life. Talk to you soon.